Hey guys, today we have curry chicken with carrots and potatoes on top of some callaloo rice. This is non-spicy style, so this is perfect for people who do not like spice but love curry. So please, 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 please remember that this is not the traditional style. Do not come for me in the comments. Thank you. Yeah, so this is the seasoning that I use for my chicken. And I'm going to show y'all one more time because a lot of people will be like, oh my god, I really get to see it. So yeah, and it also will be in the description box below, so you will get everything. If you didn't catch it on the video, I will make sure that I'll put every ingredient that I use on here. The only thing I didn't use, this is like a how do you say this? Spoiler alert, I don't know. But I didn't use that grinder thing right there with the pepper because I kind of thought that it would be the same pimento pepper that they use, but it's not. It kind of is, but it's not. So I didn't use it because I don't need no black pepper in my curry chicken. Like, that's what we don't do. So yeah, let's get it cracking. So yeah, this gonna go real fast, y'all, because I try to do this, you know, fast forward thing because nobody want to sit here and watch forever of me eating some chicken. So we got the garlic. Gotta have garlic, extra garlic. Yes, sir. Spin it around. Make sure that everything is touched with garlic. A little more. Yep. Now, complete seasoning. Please get this. Goya makes everything good, y'all. I'm telling y'all. If you don't have it at your local supermarket, get at it. Lori's seasoned salt is the best thing to use, y'all, if you don't want to use sazon, because sazon is literally just orange. Now we're going to add the curry powder. I use Jamaican Choice because at the supermarket that I went to, they only had Jamaican Choice and Grace. And I don't know who Grace is, so I didn't get it. And I normally see Jamaican Choice in most dishes, so I use this one. I don't prefer it if you want to use like traditional, authentic curry. But this is not traditional, so right now we're going to use whatever we see in our local supermarket. Adobo, a little, damn girl, you put a lot. Yeah, sprinkle it, damn. You know, I promise y'all it was not salty. I promise y'all. It might seem a little animated, but listen, this is a voiceover, and I'm just watching this over like, wow. But yeah, we done with the little marinating. Put a little more curry powder, you know. But wait, before we get to the rest of this video, did y'all know that curry powder helps with cancer, Alzheimer's disease, and reducing inflammation? Well, if you didn't know, now you know. I figured I'd throw a little fun fact in there. Since we're cooking and learning, yeah, y'all will learn a lot with me. So continue watching this video. Let's get it. Let's go. Oh, grrr. Yeah, so we back like we never left. If y'all hear any creaking, it's my neighbors upstairs. They act like they baby kids. But let's get back to it. I won't talk this much for this like scene because I really want y'all to see. I'm going to say a few things to like give y'all reasons why I did certain things. But yeah. Right now, this is just the base for your curry. It's just onions chopped up and some oil. You want to make sure that your onions is a little, like, they browning. Just so that, you know, it makes, like, everything better. Because you don't want sauteed onions where you still taste it in your curry. You don't want to taste these onions. So, basically, I just added some minced garlic and curry powder to the onions inside the oil. This is giving it a base. Right now, I'm adding the chicken to the bottom of the pan. You want each piece of chicken to hit the bottom of the pan so they can all get crispy. I use the fork only because the fork like opens up some areas of the chicken and pokes a hole in it so that everything could get inside of the chicken. That's how it's gonna look when you start like mixing it all up. We get in there. So what I'm about to do is add some water. You want to add enough water where it's covering the chicken. What y'all about to see is me adding 2 cups of water. I don't know if these is exactly 2 cups, but they're 2 mugs. So yeah, it depends on how much chicken you're making. But I don't want to put too much water because if y'all notice, this is already like past the halfway line. And when you add the cut up potatoes and the cut up carrots, it kind of rises the water level. You're going to mix all of the chicken up with the potatoes and the carrots to make sure everything is together. Everything is cooked right. You want to make sure all your potatoes are under water. Because you don't want like a half cooked potato on one side and the other side is still hard. You do not want that. Add a little more water where it's filling up everything to the top. And yeah, we're going to cover this up, make it simmer for a couple. Yeah, so I'm going to just give y'all a little preview on how I peeled my carrots, my potatoes, my onions, and chop them all up. This wasn't really necessary because I'm pretty sure like most of y'all who's gonna watch this video already know how to do this, but it is people who really do not know how to cut carrots and stuff. Like, this is not even a joke. Like, y'all have to watch that Worst Cook show because people do not know how to cook, y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a quick thing how I cut my carrots. Y'all could cut it any kind of way y'all want. Y'all could have cut it smaller than this if y'all wanted to, bigger than this. But this is how I liked it because I really wanted to taste the carrot. Since I don't eat that much carrots and I haven't since a kid, I was like, let me do it. But yeah. Another thing that I just thought about, you can use baby carrots and chop them up. That would have been way easier. But baby carrots have a way different taste compared to the regular carrots. For some reason, they always taste like ammonia, the baby carrots. Like, they soak them in so much chemicals. I don't know. I don't want to use them. But if you prefer to use it, if you got like a garden at home, or if you have anything that you feel like you can get fresh carrots, baby carrots, do so. But please, if not, just get these regular carrots and chop them up. Okay, so after I did the carrots, right now I'm gonna show y'all a brief thing of how I did the potatoes. And yeah, these are kind of cut in like halves, kind of big because I love potatoes in my curry chicken. It's up to you. Some people don't even use potatoes in their curry chicken. They use lima beans. Like, it's whatever people use to make their gravy thick. And this is one thing that people use to make their gravy thick is potatoes. So yeah, you just peel these and we're gonna cut them out. Before we get into the rice, here's a trivia. Okay, so let's get into this rice, y'all, that callaloo. So right now I'm putting some oil in the pan, and not just any pan, y'all. This is that mamacita rice and peas pan. This is that yellow rice and peas from Rostom Pollo. You know, this is that good rice pan. I'm gonna put in the description box where I got this from. It was from Amazon, but I'm not going to just give y'all any one. I'm gonna let y'all know exactly where I got it from down below. But yeah, we about to get into it. What I did before this, I didn't show it because I don't know how I lost the footage. I didn't show me rinsing the rice off, which I didn't have to do because it was already parboiled. But if you have regular rice that's not parboiled, please rinse your rice out until there's no more white water. Yeah, so right now what we doing is kind of burning the rice. Not burning it, but browning it. You want to brown it with the oil. This is, I don't know why people do this, but I kind of think there's a reason for it. I think it's to take off some of the starch, like to cook it down. Or is a faster way to cook rice without it being mushy. I don't know, but I just seen people do it, so I figured, hey, why not? But yeah, I think it's kind of better to always fry your rice before you boil it. It does something to it. I swear to God, y'all, please do it. But right there, I just put some garlic powder. Everything, I told y'all, garlic powder is it. Y'all probably like garlic powder in her rice. Yes, I'm telling y'all, it's it. It's all that. Right here is the supermarket callaloo that I had bought. It's about $2 to $3 in the supermarket. They had another brand from I think it was Grace, but like I told you, I don't know who Grace is, and I'm not buying her products because I don't know how it tastes. So I just bought this one, and I think it's pretty good for the price because it's a huge can. So right now what I'm doing is putting some oil in a pan, and I'm gonna put garlic in the pan. This is to get like the garlic going, kind of like a garlic oil, so your stuff will taste like garlic. Because spinach, it takes a lot of seasoning for it to be seasoned, so you really gotta make sure your base is good, so when you put your seasonings it all come along. I kind of treated this like regular spinach, but kind of with a twist. Like I added curry powder to it because I was gonna add it to the rice, so it kind of makes sense to put curry powder in it since the rice is already gonna be with the chicken and everything is just gonna be curry. So yeah, but you want your garlic to be brown enough where it's like you see the brown, because you really want to get that flavor from it. So what you gotta do is make sure it's brown, and that's when you add all of the things you need. But like I said, you can add anything. You can add green peppers, you can add onions. It's really for your taste, but I didn't feel like, since it was my first time, what to put in it, so I just put garlic and seasonings. So I decided to add onions to it at the end of it, because I had thought like people do add onions to like their spinaches and their collard greens. So I was like, let me try it. I didn't put too much because I'm not a person who would eat onions. So I added a little bit for taste. So you can actually do that as well if you don't want to use peppers, because a lot of people do not eat peppers. So yeah, it's up to you for your taste. So what I'm about to do is add jerk seasoning to it, because jerk and curry powder, because I felt like it needed something. Like I felt like if it was just in the can, it was just made with water and salt. So I figured if I put my own, like, you know, flavors in it, and I needed jerk because the curry was already not spicy. So I figured something gotta be spicy in here, something. Because like I said, I made this for my mom and she does not eat spicy things. And this is when I added the onion powder and the garlic powder for taste. I added a little bit of onion powder, but a lot of garlic powder, because I keep telling y'all garlic is fire. Like, so yeah, I added that, and I added more curry powder because I needed to taste like something. I kept tasting it like while I was cooking it, and for some reason it was tasting like regular spinach with garlic, and I didn't want it to be like that. I wanted it to be kind of like a little spice to it, like something different, not too plain, because this whole meal I made wasn't plain. So why make the side dish plain? So what I needed to do was cover this up for about like 10 minutes to make everything sit in the juice. But after that, this doesn't cook long because it's already cooked in a can. So this takes about like 15 minutes the most to make. This is the easiest thing that I made with this dish, so I think y'all should really make it because it was bomb. So right now I went back to the rice because I didn't show y'all the finished product. This is it kind of cooking. It's still going to take cooking. It kind of looks moist, but when this pan cooks the rice, like seriously. We got to take the lid off and let it set. You can turn the fire off and let it set for 5 minutes, and it'll be dry when you come back to the pot. Just take the lid off because the lid keeps all the steam and the moisture, so you want to take that off. So this is going back to the chicken. It's getting halfway cooked. Everything is coming together right now. The potatoes are soft, the chicken is soft, but it's not falling off the bone just yet. It can fall off the bone if I put the spoon through it, but we don't want that to happen. We want it to automatically come off the bone by itself without having to force it. So we're going to leave this for about 20 minutes to 30 minutes. You can leave the lid on or you can leave it off, but I left it on because I want all the steam to be trapped inside. So what I did right now is added more curry powder, because the curry powder, it don't matter how much you use, it really doesn't make no difference unless you have the spicy curry, but this is the regular curry. So what I did was mix that in. It really didn't do no different as in look wise, but taste wise that extra curry really did something. So I suggest y'all add more curry on the way and keep tasting y'all curry. So we went back to the rice once it was cooked, and right now we about to add the callaloo to the rice. At first I was going to just eat the callaloo on the side, but I figured that I've seen a whole restaurant do this and the rice was banging, so I figured I put it in the rice to make a callaloo rice. And what y'all about to see me is season this bad boy up, because Nobody want plain rice with just spinach. So we're gonna use a lot of seasonings for this because you want your rice to taste good. Like, it should be so good that when people put it on a plate, they eat that first and they body it before anything. That's how good you want your rice to be. So what you want to basically do is, after you add your seasonings to taste, I'm not going to give y'all no seasonings for the rice because I feel like this is really up to you. But my basic seasonings was garlic powder, onion powder, adobo, and curry powder, and I think jerk seasoning. I'm not going to say jerk, but I feel like I added it at the ending, like on my plate, not to the whole thing. So it's really up to you. So this is kind of a disclaimer. I didn't tell y'all this, but I did add the chicken powder in it. I don't know how to say it, so I'm not going to say the whole word, but y'all seen it. It's from McCormick. It's a chicken powder. It has a chicken on it. It is green and yellow box. They have the powder for it, then they have the cubes for it. That right there was the cube. I should have got the powder, but I didn't buy the cube for this, so I already had it. So I think I should really use it because that chicken flavor was bomb on the rice. Okay, so this is the final product. This is how everything should look. Everything is nice and bubbling. Everything is hot. Potatoes is soft. Chicken is soft. Carrots is soft. This is not spicy, so do not forget. Because do not get mad at me in the comments, y'all. But this is the final product. You can add a little garnish on the top if you want to be extra. But this is how everything came out. And I will have more recipes for you guys. So please tune into the channel. Thank you.